Can you please tell us something about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Tim Appelhans. I live in a city called Nuremberg in Germany, and I currently work at a company that is called GfK Geomarketing, and we do a lot of geospatial analysis, prediction, data production, so it's in the broad sense of data science that I work, and I've been using R, which is my main entry point to this course here, for about 12 years now. So.
And Tim, what are your key passions and interests at this moment?
At this moment, pretty much the same as it always was. Spatial data visualization or geospatial data visualization. I learned R by doing visualization packages or writing visualization packages. And at some stage I deviated from the static plots towards more interactive plotting and data representation, and that's basically where my passion is and what I'm contributing here.
And we want to take a break while you get rid of that? Okay. All right then. Tim, following up to that question, can you explain, particularly to people who don't know you or haven't met you, how you contribute to the R and OSGeo communities, the things you do for them?
I guess my two main contributions are two packages that I presented here. One is called Map View, the other one is called Map Edit, which gives you high-level access, so very, very low maintenance access to interactive mapping, web mapping as such, and editing of spatial features that people work with in the R environment. But we have had a lack of being able to view or visualize those in an interactive manner, that you can play with them and interact with those geometries or attributes, and also extending that you can create geometries on the spot if you want.
Fantastic, Tim. And so based on your experience, what motivated you to come and teach at this and other courses, the Geostat courses, and when you do that, what do you get out of it personally?
Well, personally, I get out of it that I keep solidifying and extending my network of people that I think are very relevant in what I do, like in my personal free time and at work as well. And how I came here was basically I weaseled my way into this a little bit by just writing an email to the RSIG Geo mailing list saying that, I've created this function that lets you do stuff that wasn't available before. And then Tom invited me to come and give a 10-minute talk at one of the earlier Geostats. And ever since then I'm on the lecturing list, I guess, and he just contacts me if I want to join. But for me personally, it's really good to see also where the younger people are going, because I consider myself a rather experienced person, yes. So it's good to see what the new tools are and where people are getting really excited, what they are getting excited about.
So there's no single route to becoming a member of the community, it's just do it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just if you have a passion, I think that community here is very open for participation. So.
Now you've been to other courses and you've been to this one, and you can observe for us perhaps what you've seen Geostat participants take away from their opportunities they've had to engage with you and with other peoples within this course structure.
Well, obviously there's people who learn a lot of new stuff here, but I also think that there's people who just start doing their or creating their network because they might be a little bit more advanced and might be inclined to actually becoming a developer or engaging with the community a bit more. And on the other hand, it's just good to meet like-minded people, you know. I mean, many of these students or PhD students that are here, I guess, are facing similar problems that we faced, I don't know, a few years ago, a few decades ago.
Yeah, in my case,
yeah. And so just to learn from those people, I think, is a great opportunity for many of us, and basically including all of us.
And Tim, who would you especially encourage to attend Geostat events, and why would you do that?
Well, everybody who's inclined to work or has a need to work with geospatial data, especially big data, because you get good solutions for big data analysis here. And you get very elegant versions of applications that you could do. And also, you're basically at the brink of development here. I mean, we're in a community here that is an active developer community. It's not like they've been using the same tools for ages. They constantly develop the tools. And if you're looking for advice on how to go about the questions that you need to answer, this is a perfect place to come.
Thanks for bringing that up. That's a really valid observation and a really welcome one. And finally, Tim, do you have any other suggestions or comments about the geostat courses or about the discipline in general that you want to share with us?
Well, first of all, I really like the kind of low entry, low maintenance, and it's not over-organized, if you know what I mean. That's what I really appreciate. It's more like a family get-together. Everybody meets each other, and people are not afraid to talk to you and everything. And I think keeping that vibe is one of the most important things. One could think about maybe involving the students a little bit more via, I don't know, short talks, PICO sessions, or something like posters, which I'm not so much a fan about, but getting them involved a little more.
Yeah.
And maybe have a bit more, maybe in parallel sessions of content-focused sessions, like we had this afternoon from Yannis Münchow, with his spatial cross-validation and the theory behind it and why it is important. From the discussion it stimulated, I think it was well overdue that we talk a bit about content rather than the tools and the just technical side of things, which was more the focus of the first part of this. So maybe focus a little bit more on that, but it's always a hard decision to make, you know.
Well, thanks so much, Tim, for sharing your knowledge with us and sharing your enthusiasm for coming to these events repeatedly and for helping to build the community and for welcoming new people into the community.
I'm very happy to be involved in all of this.
And we're happy to have you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.